What's up, y'all? We made it. What is the meaning of life? That man should desire it. What is the meaning of life? That man should desire it. Man, it feel good in here, man. I'm glad y'all can make it. It's a beautiful thing, man. We made it, man. This fruition. What's the meaning of life? That man should desire it. I think that, to me, is a deeper understanding of growth and awareness, either from where you're coming from, or it's where you're going, and how you in the space you're in while on the journey, right? I was just talking about, that time you got to reflect and do readjustments, realignments with, in the space that you're in, right? Certain things that become less, more or less important than they used to be, with the understanding that you have either where you're going or where you're coming from, right? Other things you have to make adjustments for and expand on, depending on where you're coming from and where you're going. All these things is understanding. These things is understanding. A lot of which what we carry with us or accept as what might be true is that in which we inherited or was given to us. Another way to put that is like what has been instilled in you since birth, really. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go down that road, but it's a study that shows that, even while before the baby is born, babies are downloading information through, it has a different experience. It has an experience before, this plane, a spiritual one, a conscious one, or a subconscious one. Life is what you make it. Life is what you make it. To me, being open-minded, just being open-minded. I don't think it's no way that we have the information where someone could just say, like, yeah, this is what life is. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to work 50 years, you're supposed to make kids, you're supposed to raise the kids to be like you, and I'm not buying that. And that is just, for lack of better terms, right? Or lack of better words. That's the cloak that's been put over the masses' eyes. Like, we, the masses, think that, yeah, you work a certain amount of years, you go to school for a certain amount of years, then you raise your kids or your family, your wife or your spouse, and then you die. And that picture is painted. You live together in harmony, right? No problems, no issues. You post it on the social media and it goes as such, right? Come on. I gotta laugh, like, come on, that ain't, yeah, you know what I'm saying? that's not it, you know. Especially now, you got the metaverse, whereas though you can sort of like Sims, right? I had to put that way before, man. Shout out my man Kendall, man. Me and him was rapping a little bit of time ago, during that 19 vid, that 19 bit we did. And you know, when everybody had they had to do the social distance thing, right? And we was talking in comparison to like Sims, like how the world is like Sims. You know, it used to be a game called Sims. And in Sims, you know, everybody was in a box. It was a virtual game. I never played it, but I kind of, for sake of the conversation, like everybody was in a room, like in these boxes. It's like a box game. And then you made it, that was your reality. It was, you know what I mean? Like you could build a life in this game. You know what I'm saying? So during the vid bid, right? We're gonna call it the vid bid, with the social distance and everything, we had everybody was living in a box, right? And they had to deal with themselves with the social distance thing. Not to spin really all the way off topic. Life is what you made it. Just like in the Sims, like you made your own life or your own world. I think Roblox got something similar like that, right? That's what life is, man. It's no instruction to this thing. Can't nobody tell you what exactly you really supposed to be doing with it versus what you really ain't supposed to do definitively. You know what I'm saying? That's not the way this thing goes. It's experience. We dealing with experiences and free will. You might not enjoy the waterfall and the water and, you know, the ducks and the bugs and everything like that until you experience it for yourself, right? And even then, you still might not. You ever see somebody with their fishing rod and they doing their thing and they out there doing their thing? That's their thing. That's their experience. They like to do it. They love to do it, and that's when they wouldn't mind if they're by themselves. They wouldn't mind sharing that moment with somebody, or that's their happy place. That's what love. I mean, that's the love. That's what love's about, and that's what life is about. Life is love. You know what I'm saying? You got some people that just real die hard into the animal, to the like the zoo thing. That's how they define life. Then you see that picture of, the what you might call the modern. Is it called the nuclear family? The husband, wife, the kids out on vacation. That thing is beautiful, man. That's the picture that, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing, and that's their thing, right? All I'm saying is, life is for the living. You have to live this thing. It's no matter. You don't wait for this thing to happen. You gotta live it. You gotta live it now. And everything happens in the now. It's in the present moment. That's the last video. He neglects the present moment, throws away all that he has. Man, you gotta do it now. You gotta live it now, or you miss it and it passes it. And that's the power in the moment. That's where you gotta get in tune at. It's not even about knowing anything. Not when you understand it, or you understand it from the inside. You know what I'm saying? Because we take what's inside and we reflect that on the outside. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, what would you do with more time? It's like, yeah, everybody want to live long lives. We all want to live long lives. I mean, I would take, that's the consensus, right? To do what with? As if we ain't lived long enough already, right? Hit that like and subscribe, man, for the algorithm. Why would we want to live longer to do the same thing that we've been doing on repeat? What, we want to eat some more? We want to sleep some more? Need more times with more vices, right? Life is not for to desire it. It's for to live it. It's really, it's simple to a degree. It's simple to a degree. It's just, are you aware enough to really take hold and grab hold of that vibration and hold on to it? Like, you don't have to be no problems. I mean, like real problems, right? It don't even have to be none. When you take the time to sit in awareness and be like, yo, you know what? Dang, I know why I was in that. That was all me. At the end of the night, right? That was me. That wasn't nobody else. What I'm blaming somebody else for? Because I wasn't living. Had I been living, it'd have been harmony there, right? And all I mean by living, I don't mean, chasing after what somebody else done already. Like, there's nothing wrong with admiring, someone's, I don't want to say admiring somebody's triumphs, but, I'm somebody generally be happy when somebody's doing good for themselves, right? Like, you do good for yourself, man. And you winning in your own right. I'm good with that, right? I'm happy for you that you enjoying, you living your best, right? But your best ain't my best. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I don't even, I don't even like those kind of things. Like, that's not my cup of tea, right? And it looks good. I'm saying it looks good. You look good doing it. That's just not, that's not my team. That's not my team, right? But, yeah, man, this little quick video, man, you just gotta get out there and live it, man. Man, whatever it is, man, like, that's what this thing is about. Not instruction-wise or trying to, make it concrete, but I'm just trying to give you the direction. Like, yo, it's that little thing. It's not that great big thing. It's not the great big thing. It's the little thing that give you that feeling, get that feeling back. You're like, yo, what is that I felt? Like, yeah, it's that. And then, it's like away from, you don't got to pay for it. Oh, I ain't got to pay for it. Like, depending on what your thing is, right? But it's like, yo, it's nothing to do it. You ain't got to pay for it. Nah, that's my thing. It's not that. If you got to pay for it, then you you come in with that earthly, like, lower self kind of thing. I'm gonna plug that in. I'm talking about on the higher, right? Like, were you good just waking up? I'm good just waking up to this, right? That's where we try and get to. You finding that. And in that space, that's where you creative at. That's where you build at. That's where you strong at. That's the higher power. When you good just waking up. You know what I mean? Run as many businesses and get as many cars and all those things, right? Get all of that you can get. Get all of that. Get it in. You know what I mean? But man, until you good just waking up, don't look for it in those things, because that's where I said we gotta reflect and we gotta get back to, it's that reflection mode. Like, you gotta detach from certain things, you know what I mean? When it's physical, material matter, like, yo, listen, you don't attach to that. That's not it. That's not it. Get all of it that you can get, you know what I mean? Knock yourself out, but you gotta find that thing that had you just good waking up. You know what I mean? That's what living is. That's where, you know what I mean? You don't have to You ain't have to desire that and want that. You found that, and now you're taking that with you. You take that with you anywhere, wherever you at, you wake up with that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it feel good. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, man. You just gotta find it, man. Sit still for a minute, man. Reflect, man, and go inside and work, man. Just keep showing up to work, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, you go through a period where you gotta expand. You might gotta let go of certain things that's not holding you back, but it's putting a buffer between you and where you're trying to get to. I like to put it that way. You're putting a buffer in between where you're trying to get to. Cause this thing, man, ain't like, it ain't like I thought it was. It ain't like I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? And the reflection is that's what we here for, is to reflect. We here to reflect, man. Expand on what needs to be expanded on. Realign what needs to be realigned, man. Cut out what you don't need no more, man. Do that, man, and you get back to the real essence of it, man. And that's where you get peace at. Happiness, But look, man, happy y'all could be here, man. We made it. This is Fruition. Hit that like, subscribe. Have a truly wonderful, great everything. Peace.